Bar 46, the last 16th of beat 1. Okay? 1, 2.
Much of what we do as musicians, we rely on face-to-face, one-on-one, in-person instruction.
Since the beginning of the pandemic, we've had to just completely re-envision how we're delivering our instructional output.
One of the big things that we had to work on is they're spread so far apart. The amount of space they're taking up on stage right now is usually cut in half. So they're usually like very close together, and then you put these barriers in between them.
We've worked with our facility staff to create these final partitions so our students that produce aerosols, wind instruments, and vocalists can play in the same room together and be safe.
So there's a visual barrier sometimes, and also like a distance barrier. It doesn't seem like this will be an issue, but like when you look through the barriers, you don't just see the person that you're looking at, you also see your reflection, and you might see the reflection of the person behind you too. And what that does is it forces them to have to listen to each other. They're listening to each other breathe, and they're just using their senses to know when their quintet mates are going to start playing. Their entrances are more together. They're a lot tighter.
Once we get back to large ensembles, we're going to be much better at listening for each other's parts, knowing where each other's parts are and how to blend with them.
Typically, the ensembles that I've coached over the years rehearse about 3 to 4 hours a week, and then they come for coaching.
We have to figure out how to get things performance ready in almost half the time, which has been very good actually. I don't think it's been a setback.
What this is pushing our students to do is learn what it means to come in with your music prepared at a professional level, and also know what their peers have. So it's not just about learning the clarinet part, it's also about learning what the oboe player has and how your part relates to that. The fact that we are online for some of our courses, it's kind of forcing the students and the faculty, I'll say, to learn how to present ourselves well on video.
This is a skill they'll need in auditioning, in sending video and audio recordings for competitions. They're able to self-diagnose and to analyze their performance in a much more granular and intense way.
So I think we're, as a byproduct, gaining skills that are going to be beneficial for them as students when they graduate and enter into the profession.
We were worried about coming back to school and not being able to have any kind of music experience at all. And I think that the faculty got together and really decided what is the safest way we can keep them playing.
We're all waiting to make music again, and to be able to provide a safe environment for them to do that is extremely rewarding.
Because that's all we want to do. You know, all we want to do is sit and play music with each other and be artists.
What we're going through this semester and this year is forcing us to be flexible and adapt to changes, and I think those kind of things in the education will go a long way.